Hello students, welcome back to the computer class. Today we are going to continue our chapter MS Paint. So this is the third and last part of this chapter. So let's begin. As in our last tutorial we had used the text tool. So let's revise that. I'm going to click on this text tool and then click on your drawing area where you want to write the text. And this time I'm going to use this red color for typing my text. You can see when I had clicked on the drawing area, a text box appears here, and with that a new tab also appears. This is text tab. So in this tab you can see a background group, and in this background group there are two properties, opaque and transparent. By default this property is set to transparent. That means the background of the text is transparent in color. As I am going to type my text, and you can see there is no boundary for the text and there is no background color for my text. And one more thing to be remembered about the text tool, that while typing you can erase and type the text again, but once you had done and you had clicked somewhere else, you cannot edit this text again, as I'll show you also. See, when I'm going to click this text again, I am not able to rewrite or re-edit my text. So that means it cannot be edited again. And let's see what happens when I'm going to choose this opaque property of the text tool. I'm typing the text again, and this time I'm using this opaque property. See, there is a background color which is color 2 appears for my text. When I'm going to write my text, it is surrounded by a boundary, and the background color of the text is the exact color which is present in the color 2. So you can change this color to change the color of your background in this manner. Zooming the picture means you can see a larger view of your picture. There is a zoom slider bar which is present on the status bar. By using this zoom slider bar, you can increase or decrease the view size of your picture. Suppose you want to see a part of your picture in a larger size, then you can use this zoom slider bar by dragging this in this way, or by using these two buttons, zoom in and zoom out. You can zoom your picture and then you can see a larger size of your picture. In the similar way, you can also decrease the view size of your picture. Remember, here you are just changing its view size, not the original size. That means you are not resizing the picture, you are just zooming the picture to see it in a larger form. Now I'm going to set this picture as a desktop background. When I'm going to set my picture as a desktop background, it will appear on my screen as a wallpaper. That means the background of my desktop screen. Okay, how to do that? Just click on this paint button. Remember this, before doing this you must save your picture. As I had not saved my picture, its name is appearing untitled in the title bar. So first I have to save it. So I'm giving a name, kites, and then I can set it as a desktop background. So I'm again clicking on this paint button, and there is an option set as desktop background. Just click on this, and when you are going to minimize this, you can see your picture is set as a desktop background. Creating a new drawing. That means once you have done with this drawing, you want to create a new drawing. So for that you need a blank page. So just simply click on this paint button and click on this new option. You may also use the shortcut key for this, Ctrl+N. That means you have to press the Ctrl key and N key together. And when you are going to press both the keys together, or you are going to click on this new option, you will get a new blank page on your paint window, and then you can draw a new drawing. Now we'll see how to create a drawing, and then we'll see the steps how to save it. So I'm creating a simple drawing using this rectangle and then a line in between, and then I'm going to use this fill with color tool, then two colors, blue for my sky and green for the grass. Then I want to save this drawing, so just click on this paint button, choose save option, or you can choose the Ctrl and S key together. So remember, you have to press both the keys together, Ctrl and S alphabet key. So after this, a save as dialog box will appear like this. Then give a name to your drawing and then click on save button, and your drawing will be saved. You can check if the name of the drawing appears in the title bar. That means your drawing is saved now. So suppose I want to open the same drawing that I had created earlier and named it as a kites. So how can we open that? Just click on this paint button, open option, and then choose the name of your drawing. This is kites, and click on open button, and the same drawing will appear on your screen. There is a shortcut key also. You can press Ctrl and O key together, and you will see this open dialog box will appear. From here you can choose the drawing and click on this open button. And this is the also second method by using which you can open your drawing. Now I'm going to tell you a shortcut key using which you can close the paint program. So you are going to use Alt and F4. So Alt plus F4 key together, this will close your paint program.